All right, and we were live. You know, because you're not watching anymore. So. Here, I'm going to open the window. Maybe that helps. Sorry, I have neck problems. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I was offline for a second looking at a tab. So, this is the question of the day. How fast is 50 miles an hour? Looks like my $5 super chat worked. The short answer is very fast. But if you want to know exactly, here's a link to a sneak peek of my newest video. Just, don't watch it if you don't want a spoiler. I'll upload the whole video later. But this is how fast 50 miles an hour is. Okay, I've never had to do this. Let's catch up on some comments. I have never had to really catch up on the comments. Okay. Desmond Rich says hi. Thrive Nation says dude. Desmond Rich says, hey, Rob. Wait a second. I just realized this. How is Thrive Nation a moderator? I have never added him. Can moderators add other moderators? I mean, I would add him, but, Huh. I don't remember adding Thrive Nation as a moderator. I really don't. But I'm glad you are, honestly, because I was going to, if you wanted to be one. So, yeah. Wow. I really don't remember that. But I'm glad I did. Anyway, Thrive Nation, I know you're here for the explanation of my comment on your Tacoma. So, I started watching your channel when you had the blue Tacoma. That's when I found out about it, because I was interested in the new generation. Sorry, that comment distracted me. Because I was interested in the new generation Tacoma when it came out. So I was looking for videos of it and how the seating position was. And you just happened to come up. And then I subscribed to your channel. And then I didn't ever watch you until I found the notification for Friday Night Live. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. So, and then I liked that. So then I kept going, and then I made Thrive Nation fan. So when I said you got a Tacoma? I was actually, because most people say, like, what's an example? Well, yeah, because the Tundra was too big or something, which I know you didn't think it was because I watched your stream, but, something like that. What? You never watched me? I'm deeply offended. Oh, don't worry. I didn't mean it that way. I hope you're joking, but no, I did not mean it that way. But I didn't watch you as much. I don't ever subscribe to people who I don't watch. But anyway, yeah. So, because most people say, like, yeah, and I already knew because I watched your video of it, but, wow, we have comments blowing. Where's that Alexa? I'm a moderate him. Oh, yeah. And actually, it's KSA, not XA, just so you know. Courtney Edge, yo, dude. And I already read that comment. Don't worry. I hope you're joking, but no, I didn't watch you as much, until you did the live streams. Desmond Rich. Hey, Courtney. Yo, what's up, JC? Well, actually, right now, my bed. Gear Runner. Hey, JC. Hello, everyone. Hey, it just jumped on me. Is this what you have, Throb Nation? It just all of a sudden went to the bottom of the list. I feel like that's kind of weird. Now I know how you feel. And Courtney Edge says, yo, Des. Desmond Rich says, hey, Edge. Hey, that rhymes. Desmond Rich says, hey, Gear. Throb Nation says, hey, Courtney. Throb Nation says, hey, Gear. I love how we start the beginning of live streams just saying hi to everyone. It's kind of funny. Average every day. Yo, Desmond, what's up? It keeps jumping. Throb Nation says, Edge. Gear Runner says, hey, slow me, Edge, Des, and Throb. Slow me. Huh. You'll have to explain that. Throb Nation says, sup. And, well, like I said, my bed. And Edge says, hey, Gear. Throb Nation says, the family is here. A lot of rhymes. Throb Nation says, I'm a joking. Okay, good. Gear Runner says, we are thumbs up. Thank you, Gear, if you meant liking the video. If you didn't mean that, I don't know what you mean. Desmond Rich. Oh, man, this jumps so much. Not too much, Edge, just enjoying, but I don't sleep much during the week. I get around 3 or 4 hours or for 2 or 3 days straight. Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that. Courtney says, hi, Throbber. Sorry I couldn't be there for your live. Had to get some shopping done for Boss's Day. Throb Nation says, yep, that's how it jumps. Wow, that sucks. Especially with you. You have, the record was 38 people. I could tell it was behind, though, because it said started 21 minutes ago. And I could tell, it did not start 21 minutes ago. And then I refreshed and it didn't work and stuff. But that must suck for you when you have 38 people and it scrolls to the bottom and you have to find your spot. And Edge says, me too, Des. I will be up in 7 hours. I will be up in 7 hours. Huh. Gear Runner. That's all I get 7 days a week, Des. Sleep is overrated. It's cool, Courtney. I'm just glad you were there at all. Ugh. Okay, I don't know where I left off, but this thing jumps like crazy. Hi there, slow me, sir. Sir. Courtney is slow me. All right, will you please explain what a slow me is? I really don't know. Courtney is nice exhaust vid gear. Exhaust vid? Huh. I guess they don't really, Anyway. Edge says, slow me, is Courtney Gear jealous? Oh, okay. I rather little to no sleep than a lot. From Des and Rich. Oh, okay. Throb Nation says, I forgot to thumbs up. Well, thank you for remembering. Although, if you don't like the video, then obviously don't thumbs up. But, like you said on your live, why would you join a live stream if you don't like them? So, I like that advice. Thank you, Throb. Man, this thing jumps all the time. I usually only have like one person on here, maybe two, and that is Desmond Rich. And then if I have two, it's Alexa. So I'm not used to all this. I just have to. But this is totally worth $5 to get this mentioned. Thank you, Throb Nation. I don't know where I am, but I'd rather little no sleep than a lot. Forgot to. Okay, good. Thank you, Throb. You need more beauty sleep gear. Desmond Rich says I got about 3 hours last night. If you don't mind me asking, does that have to do with your anxiety? By the way, I'm talking to Desmond Rich. I guess I forgot to say the names. Gear Runner says I don't trust that GoPro mount. LOL. Gear Runner says, I need a lot more, Throb. And Edge says, I understand, Des, it sucks. I used to tie mine down too, Gear. Now I just go with it. Gear Runner says, I will probably learn to trust it, but that was the first time I had used it. And Throb Nation says, dude, you have boxes on your wall. Yeah, funny you say that. I also have them on my desk. Let me turn this light off so you can see. Box, 2 boxes. My dad put those up. He thought that they were going to be good shelves. But yeah, boxes over there. But yeah, they hold together pretty well. I kind of like them. I really like that yellow stripe that goes across the ceiling, which I had no idea that your old garage had that. I never really noticed. I was more focused on looking at your beautiful face. Desmond Rich says, I stopped one of my medication a few weeks ago, and when I was on it, I can sleep up to 16 hours at night, and I knew the med was causing it. Yeah, if it's that big of a difference, the med is causing it. Courtney says, slow me is slow homie in one, aka gear. Oh, okay. Well, I don't really know what that means either, but just wipe it down with spit before you put it on. Are you talking to me or someone on here? Because I would have no idea what you're talking about. Gear Runner, slow me. It keeps jumping. Is someone who has a slow car and drives it even slower, like Courtney does. Gear Runner, that sounds like your thing. The only thing faster than your car is a gun shot. Which, I guess that I don't know. Edge has deleted his message. I think we need a Courtney Gear drag race. Huh. Sorry, I don't watch all these channels sometimes. No offense at all. I just not really kept up. I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube, so I don't really know what these channels are about. I just go off of what you say, Throb Nation. Gear Runner, I will have to get one of those, Edge. And Throb Nation says, Gear can dress in drag. Courtney Edge says, truth. Rob. Oh, man, I can't even scroll to the bottom or else it jumps. Truth, Rob. But I can rock it, Throb. LOL. That's from Gear Runner. And the truth, Rob, is from Courtney. The Throb Nation says, money talks. JC, think what you get for $500. I have thought what I could get for $500. For starters, maybe a turbocharger for my ATV. Which actually, that reminds me. This live stream is called How Fast is 50 Miles an Hour? And how many of you have watched the link video that I put? You won't find it on my channel. I made it unlisted because, you know, I'm only going to give people sneak peeks who go on this live stream. But that was the star. But, yeah, Alexa was filming that. And I'm going to edit it out a little bit, probably. No, because I stopped taking the med I was on. Oh, okay. You've got to watch Gears vid to understand, JC. Yeah, I think so. I don't understand what you're saying sometimes. Okay. Edge says, hey, Rob, I think we have a copycat. LOL. Oh, are you talking about that I'm kind of doing what he does? Yeah, I just, you know, he does it so well. How could I not copy? And that is a compliment, Throb Nation. Aw, shucks. That's the same reason Brian and Andy watch me. Also, I don't know why, but that kind of reminded me. Did you get your dinner, Throb Nation? I know you were talking about that. Right, Brian. I think we need some royalties. Royalties. I don't know half of these jokes on here. I hope you guys understand because I can't explain it. Talking about Gears GoPro suction cup. Yeah, I have one of those. I don't know where it is, but I have one. Rebel Rousers. As soon as I find out where Rebel Rouser is on here. Hi, bud. Hi, Rebel Rouser. Or I believe Justin is your name, according to Throb Nation's live stream. Gear Runner says, LOL, my exhaust videos was requested. I wonder who requested that. Hey, I need to get Alexa on here. Alexa would have a lot of fun. Hang on, I'm going to call him real quick. Most of you guys don't, you know, see this, but I do call people on the stream. Just 1 second. Type me comments, because I can't go to the bottom. All right, his phone's dead. Anyway. Fraud Nation says, Justin, yes, that is his real name. Herbal Rouser says, Rob. Oh, right, because he's Justin. Rubber Rouser says, Gear, Edge, Courtney. That sounds like lights, camera, action. That kind of rhymed in movie making. Now the TUFSKINZ video might have been copied. LOL. Tough skins. Huh. Is there like a... Huh, I don't know. Wow, autocorrect. I meant to say the Tundra has an adapter for the GoPro for the deck rail. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've all had that happen. Gear Runner says, hey, Justin. And I also say, hey, Justin. If you live on a farm, because otherwise you don't need hay. LOL. Whatever that means. I think someone told me it was laugh out loud. I don't really text a whole lot with those acronyms. Robo Razor says, how was your day, JC? It was okay. Thank you. It's certainly better now that I have more than one person on the live stream. And I've said it before. I'm going to say it again, Desmond Rich. I still love it that you go on my live streams. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any because they would just be boring. Courtney Edge says, Justin, my man. And Throb Nation says, JC, if you're going to be in the family, you got to watch all the channels religiously. No. I would love to be part of the family. I guess I don't really know what you mean. Edge Every Day says, Rebel, what's up? I don't know what's up in Rebel's house, but my bed is up. And Gear Runner says, Truth, Rob. And Rebel Rouser says, did you put away your groceries, Courtney? Or their groceries, Courtney? Yeah, Courtney. How was grocery shopping? Desmond Rich says, hey, Rebel Rouser. And Rebel Rouser says, just hanging Edge. And he also says, hey, Des, how are you? Sorry, sometimes I get curious on what's out my window. Throb Nation, JC, are you actively recruiting subscribers for the nation? If you mean that I mention your channel, I'm going to be completely honest. No, I do not mention your channel. Well, actually, that's not true. I have told a couple people about it. But do I say it all the time? I'm going to be honest. No. I like the Throb Nation channel, but there's not really a whole lot of people that I want to tell. You know, and the people I do tell, you know, they probably say, well, that's boring. He just sits and talks. But I actually like it. You know, I really like your channel. Oh, because... There I was. Okay. I really like your channel because a lot of people, there's a lot of idiots on YouTube. You know, there's a guy called, you know, I guess, they're just all idiots. You know, they just do dumb stuff to get viewers. And you don't do that. I feel like you do that to share, like, your world. And that's why I do it as well. Because I'm not going to do, like, hilarious blowing up soda. Well, I would do that, but I'm not going to risk my life to make videos, if you know what I'm saying. You know, basically that. That's why I watch the Throb Nation channel, because you, from my experience, are more interested in, like, sharing your life and what you do and not making money, which, of course, you have to make money. That is your living, you said. But anyway, I got to catch up on the comments, but I hope you get what I'm saying. Desmond Rich says, I'm doing great, Rebel Rouser. And Gear Runner says, Rob's from the north. He's hard to understand sometimes. Well, I've never really been to the north. North? I'm more southern than you, Gear. Gear Runner says, for now, you'll trade your home soon. LOL. I have not eaten yet. I'm starving. The little woman is cooking now. Oh, good for you. And good for her. If she likes cooking. Gear Runner says, is it frozen, Rob? Throb Nation says, frozen pizza rolls and dew. Yeah, you gotta have that dew. Rebel Rouser says, like your room, JC. Thank you. I get a lot of comments on that. Thank you. Rob says I was copying his garage, which, like I said, I didn't really notice. I was more focused on his beautiful face. Gross, Throb, says Courtney. Rebel Rouser says, no brownies? Yeah, gotta have the brownies. And Edge says, horrible diet, Rob and Andy. Who's Andy? Is that Gear Runner? Gear Runner says, you mean 3/4 of a dew. Yeah, I heard you were running a little low there, Rob. Throb Nation says, they're awesome, Courtney. At least that's what she says. Huh. Rebel Rouser says, I'm eating cookout. So good. Throb Nation says, I need brownies. with 2 exclamation points. Not 1, but 2. It makes it much more exciting. Gear Runner says, hey, I had homemade vegetable beef soup and a pimento cheese sandwich. That sounds really good. If you live in a dumpster. No offense. I just never heard of that. What you having, Justin? Says Throb Nation. Rebel Rouser. Is it really dinner time? It's literally like not even 6 here. And Rebel Rouser says, did you have school today? Yes. Your Runner says, me too, Rob. Rebel Rouser says, a vegetable beef soup sandwich sounds soggy. I think he meant the cheese sandwich. I don't know. Rob Nation says, gross. And Gear Runner says, LOL. Ugh. I think he said that. It just jumped on me. Oh, here I am. Rebel Rouser says, hamburger, Rob. Yeah, I gotta go to live chat. Maybe that would help. Okay, hamburger, Rob. I need to find my spot. Okay, here I am. Edge Everyday says, Gear, that sounds awesome. It needs extra butter so it don't get soggy. It doesn't seem like it would help. Throb Nation says, did Brian help you carry them in, Courtney? Courtney Edge says, yes. Groceries are put away and I ate. Now I have to make the gift baskets for my supervisors. And Gear Runner says, it didn't have any butter. Throb Nation says, Gear, get away from the window. I'll let Gear respond to that. Gear Runner says, huh? Rebel Rouser says, can I be a supervisor, Courtney? Throb Nation says, what? You don't mention my channel? Are you ashamed of me? I'm hurt. Well, like I said, I did mention your channel. But, I think a lot of them weren't interested, honestly. I'm very interested, though. I said why I like your channel. And apparently I'm way behind. I've never been this far behind. Courtney Edge says, Justin, you can be anything you put your mind to. That's true. Gear Runner says, I tell people about you because I'm ashamed of you, Rob. Well, that's kind of weird because you guys are such good friends. Rebel Rouser says, I'll do it if I get a gift basket. And Throb Nation says, I do the same, Gear. Like I said, I thought you guys were such good friends. Edge says, it's okay, Rob. He will come around. And Gear Runner says, thanks. I'd expect nothing less. With a smiley emoli. And Rebel Rouser says, I agree with you, JC. Rob has great content. And thank you for agreeing with me. Throb Nation says, we need to educate JC on the ways of YouTube. Which that reminds me, I need to watch your Can-Am Spider videos, because I really want one of those. Which I can't legally get one, but Rob Nation says, thanks, Justin. Gear Runner says, we do. I'm trying to catch up, so I'm reading these fast. Gear Runner says, I was waiting on my compliment, Justin. Guess what? It never came. The Rob Nation says, yeah, the room is... yeah, the room is great. Why didn't I think of that? I think you thought of it before my dad did. Rebel Rouser says, I think Rob copied your room. No, he got it first. LOL, you got me, Rouser. Edge Everyday says, yep, he did, Justin. Throb Nation says, Brian, when you making that doorknob, yes. Courtney Edge, it's 8:42 here. Wow. Rebel Rouser, it's 9:12 here. It's 5:45 here. Edge Everyday says, soon I am asking for help on this one to make my life easier, Throb. Courtney Edge says, it just jumped. Courtney Edge. Oh, here we go. Justin. Where are you all? It's 9:12 here. Edge says, I did the extremely hard way. Anthrob Nation says, "Okay, y'all, my pizza roll and due already. I'm gonna smorg. Night, JC. Night, all. Thanks for being on here, Throb Nation. It is always a pleasure to have you because, you're pretty big on YouTube right now. I mean, compared to some people. So I do enjoy having you on here. I really do. I enjoy having everyone on here, honestly. I really, really do. I just, you know how it is. Someone big is more of a, I don't want to say anything, but, I'm just going to stop talking. But, I enjoy having everyone on here. I really do. Ed says, see you, Throb. Your runner says, have a good evening, Rob. Courtney Edge says, for the record, yes, Brian did help me carry them in. Oh, so it's not a joke. Rebel Rouser says, I was looking at the clock on the oven, Courtney. Rebel Rouser says, have a good night, Throb. Your runner says, have a good evening, Rob. Courtney Edge says, for the record, yes, Brian did help me carry them in. Okay. Gear Runner says, I'm going to head out too, you guys. I have to get ready for work tomorrow. Thanks for being on here as well, Gear. It's always a pleasure having you on here. It's really a pleasure having everyone on here, honestly. Edge says, okay, guys, got to get ready for bed. 4 a.m. will be here soon. Wow. Where are you, New York or something? Courtney Edge says, bye, First Gear. Oh, yeah, First Gear is about where Gear stays. First Gear is about where Gear Runner stays when he's driving his car. Rebel Rouser says, have a good night, Edge and Gear. And Rebel Rouser says, that's a big TV. Not really. It's a 32-inch Vizio. And he also says, so the chat doesn't jump for Rob. No, it's jumping crazy. Courtney Edge says, have a great night, JC. Bye, guys. Thanks for being on here, Courtney Edge, as well. Pleasure having you on here as well. I'm going to say that for everyone that leaves because it really is. Rebel Rouser says, have a great night, Court. Have you been off-roading lately? Yeah. Go to the beginning of the chat and click on that link. There's a sneak peek to where I passed by my friend Alexa, GG Minnick. Passed by him at 50 miles an hour, and he got that on camera from a standstill. And actually, it was 50.3. Towards the beginning of the video, when you first see us appear, me and my dad, I was going like 49.8 or something. It takes a while to speed up. It's a stinking CVT. Rebel Rouser says, do you want a manual car? I do. I like manual transmissions. You can do more with them, I feel like. Will do, thanks. 50, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, and it's only a 250cc. So, and it's 40 inches in width. So 50 miles an hour is a little crazy on that. But watch the video. I'm caught up on comments. CVT, continuously variable transmission. It's where there's only one gear, and there's a belt that shifts from gear ratios. Look it up. Wow, I'm all caught up. What has a CVT in it, though? My ATV. It has a CVT transmission. Wow, interesting. I think you're the only one commenting, Rebel Rouser. Man, I wish Alexa was on here. Just waiting for more comments. LOL, I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'm up late. Desmond Rich says, I'm still here. Oh, no, I mean, I know everyone's still here. It just seems like Rebel Rouser's the only one commenting sometimes. But yeah, now the comments have kind of calmed down. Let me tell you. So I was out with Alexa. It was pretty muddy. And after I filmed that video of where I went 50 in front of Alexa's camera, if you look at my previous live streams, I've been talking about doing that for a little while. I just never got around to doing it until we just went out. And it was fun. But after I filmed the video, I got the ATV up with him on the back to 53 miles an hour, according to my GPS speedometer. I do not like CVTs very much. I mean, not to say I don't like them, but that was the first one I've ever had. I've never had another CVT. I've only had manual transmissions, ATVs, and motorcycles. And, you know, and it's fun to ride them because I really know how to ride them. I know exactly what gear to be in at exactly the right time. The CVT just does it for me. You know, it's and it when you're already moving and then you floor it, it just takes so long to build up enough pressure to go. Sometimes it takes like 3 seconds. And when I guess in a manual transmission, it takes about that long to downshift. But, you know, it just, and yes, it is pretty fast. And it's extremely hard to control. Rebel Rouser says, so it doesn't have much power. It has plenty for me. I think it's like 20 horsepower or something. And it weighs 500 pounds. It's enough. It's enough for me. But if you have a bigger engine, it's also more weight. And that means it's hard to correct tips and stuff. But I just got a new GoPro, the Hero 7, so I'm going to start filming videos with that. I see. Awesome. Wow, I can't believe it took me 35 minutes to catch up on the comments. But yeah, so basically that. But yeah, where we go, there's just that little stretch of road that's just, you know, you can go so fast on it. Alexa got to drive it too, but he's not very experienced. I mean, he's pretty good at it, but, you know, he doesn't have as much experience as I do. So it's just, you know, he's still really good at it. You know, he went like 27, 30 miles an hour or something. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there were a ton of comments. Yes, there were. Have you driven it on rocks? I have. I did not get a video of it, but yes, I've driven it on rocks. I've gone rock crawling before. My dog rides on the back, in case you didn't know, in case you're not super caught up on the channel. Desmond Rich says, once my loans are paid off and I find the right job, I want to get a Can-Am. Yeah, you were telling me about that. Those are fun. I've ridden in one of those. And I rolled over too. But I wasn't driving, so it wasn't my fault. Rebel Rouser says, that's cool. Thank you. But yeah. Well, let's see. Pretty much caught up. What's your favorite ATV brand? Well, let's see. I have an Arctic Cat. That's a pretty good question. That's a really good question, actually. I have always wanted an Arctic Cat, which is what I have. I've been looking at them. I thought they were really cool. It's an American brand, which I don't really like. I like Japanese stuff. So it used to be Arctic Cat. Now that I have one, I like it. I really do. But they don't have a 1 liter anymore. So probably I don't like Polaris very much. I like Can-Am. I don't really have a favorite. Well, actually, that's not true. My favorite ATV brand is Suzuki. So, and it's just always has been. I've heard they're reliable. What, Suzuki, Can-Am? I love Honda. In fact, that would probably be my second if I were rating, but I'm not. But I love Honda ATVs. I love the Can-Am Maverick turbos. Yeah, I don't. I think they're too long. They're way too long. They're, it just doesn't, it's just kind of, it's too low, too. It's kind of made for sand dunes and stuff. But, and if you meant the X3, I do like the base model Maverick. They look super cool. The Maverick X3, yeah, they do look really cool. I like the way the Polaris looks. Yeah, I like Polaris's looks, but they're so unreliable. They just break all the time. Here, let me get a better position of the camera. They just always break. X3, yep. Yeah, that's the one I don't really like. I just like the regular Maverick. The Maverick Turbo, whatever. I do like Can-Am. I like some of the other brands that BRP has, like Sea-Doo and Lynx and stuff. Really? I didn't know they were reliable. X3 Turbo is awesome. Engine sound is best. Oh, no. Razor sounds the best, in my opinion. I'm not going to judge what you think, but, I guess I just did. Yeah, I like the Razor sound. Really? I didn't know they're reliable from Rebel Rouser. Yeah, they're horribly unreliable. Beast? Yeah, they are. They're very fast. Don't get me wrong. They're extremely fast. Not as fast as the Razor, but they're fast. Or at least off the line. They're faster than the Razor, after a while. I like Polaris, but I have a Can-Am dealer very close to me. Huh. Well, that's weird, because I thought they were all, in one dealer. I don't know. I've been to the dealer already. Cool. But yeah, I like the Japanese stuff. I don't really like the American stuff as much. I just never really have. Well, that's not true. I did, but, I like foreign stuff. Do you like GNCC? If I knew what that was, maybe. Sorry, I was swiping something off my screen. It was just a pop-up ad. All right. But what is GNCC? Well, if that's all the comments, that's fine. Just let me know. I'm probably going to get off here in a minute since I'm pretty much caught up, but I've only been on here for 45 minutes. Not sure. It's something ATV related. Oh, I've never heard of it. Well, anyway, I've been on here for 45 minutes. I'm going to browse through some more comments if you guys have any. And then I'm going to get off. I want a Yamaha Grizzly 800. Oh, well, they're actually 850s. Now. They used to be 700s. It was a great stream. Thank you. Have a good night. If you're on tomorrow again, I'll watch. Thank you, Des and Rich. I probably will be. And look for me. Let's see, you're 3 hours ahead. Look for me about like maybe if you're 3 hours ahead, then look for me at about 3:10 your time. And I'll be live at my school during the break. And if I'm not, I'll be on later. Or Kodiak 450. Yeah? You're welcome, and I'll go live again eventually. That's good. I would like to see your lives. Browser says, sounds good. All right. Then I think that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all next time. Hopefully. I love the blue on the Yamaha. Yes, I do too. All right. Have a great night. Thank you, Rebel Rouser. You all as well. Thank you all for being on here again. I will see you tomorrow, I hope. Have a good night.